Hi everyone, I'm Rodney. I'm here with Board Game Geek and also Clay from Capstone Games, and you brought a game with you. What is this one?
This is Race for the Chinese Zodiac, and it came out from the designers of Three Kingdoms Redux, if you're familiar with that game.
Another game in your lineup, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So this is more of a family-friendly racing game based on the Chinese Zodiac.
Okay.
So, do you know your Chinese Zodiac off the top of your head?
I know a couple things, but not,
Yeah.
no, not off
like
top
the
of my head.
animal or anything?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm...
Oh, I don't know what I am. No,
Okay.
sorry.
I was born in '87, so I'm the rabbit, and whatever year you're born in, it will coordinate with one of the cards there. You can choose to play with that or not,
neat.
but every animal, there's all the 12 animals in the game, and they each have their own unique ability to help you out in the race. So what you're trying to do is reach the Heavenly Palace here, and that would be signifying you as the first animal of the new Chinese Zodiac.
Okay, so we're following this track.
Yep.
Up to here, got it.
Ravines through some land, and then you get into some water, and then you finish at the finish line.
Got it.
First person to break to the finish line wins the game.
How do we do that?
All right, so this game is pretty unique with this wheel, and it's a card-based game, so it's simultaneous card play. Turns are really quick.
Okay.
So how this works is every player is going to have a hand of 8 action cards. Some of them, we're kind of like doing like a mid-game situation.
So you've already played, some have already been played out here from your hand?
Yeah,
Okay.
we're lacking some energy cards below this, but just wanted to show you more of the different types of action cards that are out there to choose from. So on your turn, you're going to take any one energy card that you want to play. This is not an energy card. This is an action card.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
But you're gonna pick one, and you're gonna assign a value of energy to it. I like it because you're gonna do an action, but how much energy do you want to devote to doing that action? Now that's up to you based on the hand of cards you have.
Right.
Energy ranges from 1 through 6. You start off with some lower, like 1s and 2s.
Yep.
So you can build up over the course of the gameplay. So for example, let's just assume the snake here chooses this combination. So what you do is you choose an action card and an energy card, and you put it face down. And when all the players will do the same thing. Once everybody's ready, you reveal. Okay?
All right, so this is the energy of 2 we're applying to this
On
line?
that card,
Okay.
yeah.
All
So everybody would do the same. Let's just pretend, we're just gonna just show you how 2 players would interact together.
Yeah.
This, like, let's say the rat plays this card with some other energy.
Okay.
This is not really in this demonstration here, but.
Sure.
Okay, so once you reveal, there's a karma payment if you've done some things. I'm not really gonna go into that. Karma is a resource for you to kind of bend the rules a little bit. But after the karma payment's been done, you're going to resolve all the actions that were played in numerical order. Okay, so the first one is cheat here. And you're going to look at the total energy that was played amongst all players that played cheat.
All right,
Just
so 3. Right,
Yep.
okay.
So that's where this wheel comes into play. And this is so neat how this works. All 6 actions, there's 2 other actions that you have. 7 and 8 don't really correspond to the wheel.
Okay.
But so the primary 6 will correspond to this wheel. So we find cheat, it's over here. And the total energy that was played by the players is 3, so we fall into this quadrant.
Yes.
And the outer wheel number is 4. So this number is going to correlate back to the actual card, which says the individual highest energy gains movement from the wheel. The movement in this case is 4.
Okay, gotcha. So
which
your piece would move?
Yeah, so the snake is the individual highest energy, so the snake moves 4.
Right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
Okay.
All other players lose a movement.
Oh,
so
all right.
That would be the dragon would
Yeah.
go down 1.
Okay.
Yeah, and then there's also
All the players who use cheat, is that right?
Yes, all
Yeah.
players that have played cheat.
Okay.
So the rat is not playing that; he's doing something
Right.
different. But it's about trying to figure out what the players are doing, because sometimes you want to team up and play the same action together. So you're kind of like, hey, let's play cooperate, and we can get a little big bonus movement, but. You know, you're going to have the people like, yeah, sure, I'll play it.
But they
totally.
won't really do it?
Yeah. So after all the actions are resolved, there's some bonus movement you get if you've played the same action. Because the snake beat the dragon in the energy, the snake also moves an additional movement because of that. Then we rotate the wheel 1 space. So now all the effects of the actions.
Everything's changing every time.
changing.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Interesting.
your first few plays, you're kind of like getting your feet wet, understanding what the actions do and how they correlate with each other. Then as you kind of make this, like we find when you make this turn, that first turn, you've got that figured out. Now you're planning for the wheel. Okay, I see walk is coming up for a 3 if we play a low energy. Maybe I'll hold off on playing walk this turn, and then the next turn, I can walk, and maybe I'm the only person that does it, and I get that free movement,
you get the bonus,
like
right,
sneak it
okay,
in
yeah,
there,
yeah.
kind of thing. So you're playing the wheel, you're really interacting with the players and seeing what they're doing. The reason why these cards are so large, they're 7 Wonders size,
Yes.
is because you want to see what other people are doing to really try to mess with them. So it's all about
they
the
might
player.
be going for and so forth.
Yeah.
Okay.
And some advanced strategies. This card strategizes how you get all of your cards back, because now that we've played this card, our hand is reduced. We only have these actions to choose from.
So do you always start with the same hand? Like I have
Everybody
the same,
starts.
So that's why I can look at the board and go, I know what you have left.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, I see.
And that's where some meanness can come into play, because with strategize,
Yes.
for example, he's the only one that plays it, so he's going to get all of his cards back. However, if multiple people play strategize,
Right.
like for example, this happened.
One energy under here.
Yeah,
Okay.
so the snake he's the highest energy, so he's going to get all his cards back. But the rat played a lower energy.
Yeah.
All of his cards come back except for that first one and the first energy assigned to it. So
Okay.
this is locked in still.
Yes.
So
And if you really want that, then you're like, oh, do I have to do that action again to try to get it back?
And
Or
it's
am
a
I gonna do
race
that?
game, so you're
Okay.
like, every turn is like,
Counts.
do I really want to get more karma? Maybe I want to get some more energy cards, or do I just want to beeline for the finish line and try to make it?
So it seems pretty easy to teach and learn. That just comes
Yeah.
down to how do you play it well? Is that the idea?
Yeah, it's very interactive. It's a lot of fun. The retailers have really enjoyed the demonstrations that we've been doing, so I'm really excited.
Well, this is
for
going to catch your attention right away, too.
Yeah,
right? It's the table. It's like
so innovative how that works, and I absolutely love that mechanic.
And how many people can play?
This goes from 3 to 5.
3 to 5.
Yeah, so this is showing the 3 and 4 player version.
Yes.
On the back of this is a 5-player version of the outer wheel.
Okay.
So very.
And how long does it take to play?
About 40-45 minutes.
Okay. And last question.
Yes.
One more thing to grill you about. When's it available?
This is coming out at Gen Con.
Okay. Gen Con release?
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is still prototype form you're seeing here. This is not
Wow.
finalized
This is a
at
really
all.
good looking prototype.
Thanks. Yeah.
Okay.
Factory partner that we use
Yes.
does a really good job at
Yeah, I
prototypes.
see that.
Yeah. Even the little meeples there.
Well, excellent. Well, look, if you enjoyed seeing this, consider checking it out at Gen Con. And Clay, thank you so much for showing us.
Yeah, absolutely,
All right.
Rodney. Thanks,
All right.
man.
Thanks for watching, everyone.